Good, happy Tuesday morning, July 2nd, 2019. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to, so let's begin. First up, Concord School Board to launch independent investigation into former teacher. Students spoke up about Primo Lee's behavior. The Concord School Board faced questions Monday night about why a former special education teacher was allowed to stay on the job after several students reported inappropriate behavior on his part before his recent arrest. The teacher, Primo Hugh Lee, was later charged with sexual assault. Kate Frey said her daughter was suspended for speaking up about Lewis in middle school 4 years ago. Lewis was charged in April with sexually assaulting a former middle school student in Concord and at a summer camp in Massachusetts. It has since come to light that when students reported what they considered inappropriate behavior, Lyons stayed on the job. Some school staff reportedly questioned the students' reports, and representatives from the teachers' union attempted to conduct their own investigation. The school board is now working on an independent investigation to determine what was done wrong and what changes need to be made in the future. Marine Patrol gets ready for busy 4th of July holiday. Officials urge people to stay safe on water. New Hampshire Marine Patrol is getting ready for a lot of visitors to the state for the 4th of July. A lot of traffic is expected on Lake Winnipesaukee as the holiday approaches. Marine Patrol officials are trying to get the message out that people can have fun, but they should be safe while doing so. Al and his family were docking Monday in Meredith, one of many stops they plan to make around the lake as they celebrate the 4th of July. Officials said a lot of people are expected to take advantage of the nice weather. McCland said that so far this year there haven't been many accidents reported on the state's lakes. Her team is hoping to keep it that way. Officers will participate this week in a national campaign called Operation Dry Water. Extra patrols will be added to make sure boaters are following the rules of the water. The penalties can include the loss of a boating license and driver's license, as well as fines. Child dies after being found hanging from swing in Candia yard. A child died after police and firefighters found him unresponsive hanging from a tire swing outside a home on Douglas Drive in Candia Monday night. Candia Fire Chief confirmed firefighters responded to a home on Douglas Drive just after 5:30 p.m. Monday for a report of a 5-year-old male hanging from a tire swing. A source with direct knowledge of the incident confirmed to the union leader the child did not survive. No further information was available Monday night. Candia Fire Chief said was meeting with members of his department who responded to the call as part of a stress debriefing commonly held following traumatic incidents. A source close to the situation said a critical incident stress debriefing session for all first responders involved is being scheduled for Tuesday night at the Candia Volunteer Fire Department headquarters on Deerfield Road. Attempts to reach Candia Police Monday night for comment on the incident were unsuccessful. Vice President Mike Pence to hold roundtable on opioid crisis visit business in New Hampshire today. Vice President last came to the Granite State in March of 2018. A few details of Vice President Mike Pence's planned visit to New Hampshire on Tuesday, July 2nd, has emerged. Sources said that when Pence returns to the Granite State today, plans call for him to attend a roundtable discussion on the opioid crisis and visit a private business and workplace. Both events are expected to take place in Manchester, sources said. And let's take a look at your 2020 New Hampshire candidate tracker for July 2nd, 2019. John Delaney, he is in New Hampshire today, and he has 4 visits today in New Hampshire. His first stop, Donuts with Delaney at the Atkinson Community Center in Atkinson, New Hampshire at 8 o'clock a.m. His second stop, Coffee with the Salem Chamber of Commerce at Searles Chapel in Windham, New Hampshire at 10 o'clock a.m. His third stop, Presidential Forum at Temple Beth Abraham in Nashua, New Hampshire at 12 p.m. And his fourth stop, Meet and Greet at Keene Public Library in Keene, New Hampshire at 6:30 p.m. And those are his 4 stops today in the Granite State. And that is for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.